Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Outer Avenues TV. This is just a quick update on how the market fared in the first quarter of 2026. West of Sunset Boulevard, there were a total of 30 sales, which is a little on the lower side for a typical first quarter. Prices were up about 8% compared to the fourth quarter of 2025, which is pretty interesting. And if you've been watching my videos for the last, several months, you'd recall that in my fourth quarter recap for last year, I mentioned that I started to see the market pick up quite a bit in August of last year. And so August of last year was the beginning of this really interesting turnaround. And the market has just improved and improved month by month ever since August. But the first quarter of this year has been even crazier. And one of the interesting things about the recent uptick that I've seen recently is the higher end properties are have appreciated more, it seems, than starter homes. And usually it's starter homes that are the busiest part of the market and the first to increase in price. But for what I think I know what's going on. I never like to say, oh, I know exactly what's going on and here's what it is. But what appears to be happening is a lot of employees of AI companies are selling their equity that they have from their employee compensation. They're selling it to investors who are trying to buy AI private equity, and they're using their proceeds to buy homes. And these people are having significant liquidity events that are enabling them to buy luxury housing. And so there's no doubt that starter homes have increased in price in the last several months, but it's really the middle and upper tier properties where I'm seeing the biggest difference in sale prices. For example, I sold a very nice basic starter home on 44th and Ulloa recently. It sold for just a little under 1.5, and when I met the seller back in December, I told them I was expecting about 1.4. So almost $100,000 difference in a few months. That's nothing to sneeze at. But that's nothing compared to what I'm seeing the higher end properties in the Sunset sell for, compared to what they would have a few months ago. And so right now, open houses are very well attended. I did one a few weeks ago where 150 groups came through, Saturday and Sunday combined, and that's the busiest open house I've seen in a year plus. Inventory remains hilariously low. It's ridiculous how little there is for sale right now. And I'm seeing no evidence of any slowdown at all things considered. And so it's a very interesting and chaotic market. Not every property, excuse me, but most properties are selling for more than what the comps would suggest. And so I've never seen a calendar year where the market stays at one pace the entire year. I'm confident that at some point things will slow down. That doesn't necessarily mean that there'll be a significant decrease in prices, but at least at some point buyers will be able to breathe more than they are now. And so this is really all I had to report as of now. I'll certainly check back in a few months and keep you posted on what I'm seeing. And in the meantime, throughout the year, keep an eye out for my invitations to events in the neighborhood. We just had a really fun one at Java Beach on Judah a few weeks ago, and quite a few people came by. I should be doing something in late June at Yonkers on Noriega. So keep an eye out for that, and thanks for tuning in.